The sun hovered above the polished lawns of Silvercrest Country Club, shining with a brightness that refused to let the past stay hidden. A deep hum rolled across the grounds as a sleek helicopter descended. The guests below, dressed in shimmering gowns and tailored suits, shielded their eyes, staring upward in confusion. None of them expected her. Not today. Not like this. They were here for the Ridgeview High Tenure reunion, ready to gossip, compare accomplishments, and quietly judge. But the woman stepping out of that helicopter was someone they remembered only as a silent shadow. The door hissed open, and Lena Cross emerged in a soft, dusk blue jumpsuit. Her curls framed her face, and her quiet confidence was unmistakable. Not loud, not showy, just serene, strong, and self-assured. The same girl they once ignored was now unrecognizable. Her presence caused whispers to die mid-sentence. Lena didn't stroll with arrogance or bitterness. She walked with peace. She had come not for revenge, but for closure. Something old was waiting for her inside, and now she was ready to face it. Years before the helicopter, Lena Cross was the invisible girl of Ridgeview High. Her jeans were faded, her backpack frayed, her shoes worn thin. She moved through crowded hallways like a ghost. Her notebooks were filled with sketches she guarded like secrets, not because she was shy, but because anything she loved became a target for Brio Summers, Tara Cole, and their circle. They mocked her clothes, imitated her voice, and once filmed her crying in the bathroom. The video spread like wildfire. The only adult who seemed to see her was Mr. Doyle, the custodian. He would sometimes say, "You're stronger than you think, kid. Storms make better roots." She held on to those words, but even the strongest words couldn't stop the slow erosion of herself. After graduation, life didn't get easier. Lena worked 3 jobs: a barista shift in the morning, a grocery register in the afternoon, and stocking shelves at night. She slept in short bursts and studied business and marketing courses online during bus rides. One night, after a 14-hour day, she nearly passed out, wondering if this was what her life would always be. The next day, she stumbled upon a small handcrafted candle shop tucked between 2 larger stores. The sign read, "Ember and Ivy." Pushing the door open, a soft bell chimed. Behind the counter stood an older woman, Nora Vale. Nora studied her kindly and said, "Long day." As they talked, Nora asked questions no one had bothered with in years. When Lena mentioned her love for art and online business courses, Nora didn't dismiss her. She simply said, "I could use help. Someone with ideas." Lena agreed. Over the next 2 years, under Nora's mentorship, Lena's creative spark transformed the shop. Candle names became small stories, new beginnings. Letter from home, Kit Kurach. She built the brand's online presence from scratch, teaching herself everything she needed to know. They weren't just employer and employee anymore. They were family. But one winter, Nora fell ill. The diagnosis came quickly. One night, Nora whispered, "You took something fading and made it beautiful again. Don't shrink anymore, Lena." When Nora passed, she left Lena everything: the business, the savings, the brand. Lena renamed and expanded it into Solace and Ember, a global wellness brand. It grew faster than she imagined. And just when she felt settled, an invitation to her 10-year reunion arrived. Inside the ballroom, Brio Summers adjusted her designer dress. "Do you think she show?" Tara whispered. Brio shrugged.
"Lena?"
"She's probably too busy." Just then, murmurs spread as guests rushed outside. When Lena stepped out of that helicopter, the crowd stared, many feeling a sting of regret. Lena walked to a wall of old photos and stopped at one of her younger self, crying on a bench. The capture read, "The girl who was always there but never with anyone," with a laughing emoji. She felt compassion for the girl she had been. Behind her, a voice trembled. "Lena, can we talk?" It was Brielle and Tara. Brielle's voice was heavy with guilt. "We were horrible to you." "I was horrible. I'm ashamed," Tara added. "I shared that bathroom video. I didn't even think about how you felt." Lena listened, then said, Apologies don't erase what happened, but they can change what happens next. I used to think everything you said about me was true, that I was unworthy. But it wasn't my truth. It was a reflection of your own battles. Brielle nodded, tears in her eyes. I was miserable at home. Bullying you made me feel less small. Lena offered a gentle smile. I accept your apology, but the work of making peace with what you did, that's yours. Before leaving, Lena stood on the lawn as the sun set, the helicopter waiting. She thought of Mr. Doyle, of Nora, of her younger self. She didn't come for applause. She came to prove to herself that the girl who once felt invisible had grown into someone whole. She raised a hand in a small wave, climbed aboard, and let the blades lift her into the sky. Your worth has never depended on who overlooked you. If this journey inspires you, share it through kind heart stories, so more people remember that healing is possible. If you could speak to your younger self right now, what would you tell them? Thanks for watching.